Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello, farmers. Welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. We're on the second day of fall, and it's early morning, and we're filling up with water because the chickens need water ASAP. That's why I got the speed down to 1, because I think they got like 50 liters of water left. So the only thing we've done since last recording, I had to empty the wood chip trailer this morning because it was full. And that's still going strong. And the other thing I've done is finally, I've had the game for 2 years, I've finally, with 1 month left to go before 19 comes out, is hooked up the steering wheel. Kind of fiddled with the settings for a while, and I kind of got it where I like it. I even got the track IR going, so things are going to be a little bit different for you and for me today. Most of the driving will be from in-cab. You're not going to see a lot of herky-jerky steering, hopefully. The only thing I have a hard time getting used to is the accelerator and brake. Brake is reverse, accelerator is forward. If you kind of want to, slow down, you hit the brake, which is reverse. Sometimes when I want to reverse, I hit the gas pedal like I'm in ATS, and I go forward. I'm like, whoops, I want to go backwards. Am I going to get out of here? Here she goes. There she goes. Some of the driving will be outside so I can, pull up next to, like, the water trough and all that fun stuff. Also got some buttons mapped out on my stick shift, so I got to get used to doing that as well. You guys do not take hardly any water. Hardly any water. Let's try not to run over our cows. Let's get out of here and head up, and we'll feed the chickens as well. Make sure we close our gate. So the goal for today is give everyone their water. Everyone's all set on food, and I do believe. But we got to give the chickens some water. The sheep and cows didn't really need it. But we'll head up there and give them. The chickens really need the water. So that field of, is it spelt? I think that's spelt that we got left. That is ready for harvest. I was ready for harvest yesterday. So we're going to harvest that today. I don't know if I can bale that or not. We also could mow the upper fields. The upper fields need to be mowed at some point this fall. They don't have to be done right now, but we may get to that. And those bales, although those grass fields up there will be turned to hay, and we may sell those bales. Now in seasons, we just can't bale up grass because you don't get no money for selling grass in seasons. The other thing that we could do is after we also finish harvesting our spelt is get the quad case out and make a new field per se. We got to merge those 4 fields together and then plow it. We're going to plow all of our fields this fall. That way we're all kind of even Stevens. In other words, they're all reset on the plowing stage instead of having to plow all fields at different stages. It's going to take a while getting used to this track IR and steering on Farm Sim. ATS got it down pat. You think, oh, just jump into the game and do the same thing, get used to it. Now we've been used to using a keyboard for... Oh, wow. I'm going to... Well, I started it in midway through 13, so... Yeah, it's going to take a minute or two. And I thought, not just start late on 17 to get it going, But it'd be good to get used to it before 19 comes out. It's kind of my plan, my thought process. Yeah, and I can't see around the corner that well. Did I really clip that? Well, I'm really stuck on... Am I stuck on the fence or what? Must be. Probably take out the neighbor's mailbox. No, I didn't take out the neighbor's mailbox. There we go. Of course, I could just hook up the trough. This little doohickey thing that you can't purchase water fill point. So if I hit R, I spend $5,000, which I don't have the money for. Well, it may actually let me buy it, and it'll be minus $7,000. But then if I want to fill up with water, we just got to come up here and I believe probably just fill the trough. But we'll have to pay for the water. But what fun would that be? Now the fun part. So the sheet, with summer being over, that's how many pulls of pallet we got left that they made after we sold. Now getting out of here, 9 times out of 10, I always clip that fence. And today's not that day. Won't see no traffic coming, not that I'm really looking. And chickens can now take some water. So everyone's all set in water. So if we look at the animal page, why that's filling up. Yeah, the cows are all good. The sheep are all good. The chickens are all good. So now we're just waiting on them. And the cow's health, up to 88%. I like that. But let's go down here. Drop that off. I'm actually going to hop back in the cab because it is easier with the track IR and a steering wheel now. And actually, where I got to go up to where the wood chips are. We're going to go this way. We don't really ever go around this way. So let's zoom up here. Yeah, we usually just go right to our grass field, which is here. Okay, so now I gotta do this without the map. I could put up the map, but I think I do have... This way is the obvious choice to go. And this should bring us around to the pig farm. Which, in a couple days, we will have pigs. I thought about getting the pigs and just get them, because we got plenty of grain that we could feed them and give water, but then they're going to do the same thing like the cows did when we first got them, as to where we just had minimal, we just said, oh, we got minimal food, we'll feed them. The health gets so low, then it takes a while to get back up there, so we're just going to wait till we have the pig food. And they'll be good and happy, I do believe. Now to back up, because I'm not going to try to do it in the mirrors. Yeah, see, I was trying to hit the gas pedal to go backwards. I gotta hit the brake pedal. I'm pretty sure there's an adjustment I can do to change that. Come on, here we go. So we're already up to 45,000 liters in there, and we still have about 200,000 liters of wood chip or wood to go, and still a decent amount of diesel fuel. If we hop down to our John Deere, we have our fertilizer sprayer in the back. I already brought him down. I said, well, he can come on down and he can get started on fertilizing the field, the grass field down here. Everyone's going to be busy. It's going to have to be that way in order for the farm to really start producing. So I did leave the gate open, good. So I knew I was going to have to fertilize it at some point. Alright, let's get this guy fertilizing the field here. So this may take me a second because I kind of forgot what I'm doing here. There's one for fertilizing, I thought. Field work. I think it's some fertilizing and seeding. We are in field 41. Starting location, Kernville. Starting direction, we are facing south. So if I do that, and then I take a look at this, that's the way I want you to go. Yes, yes, and yes. Alright, we'll get rid of that. We go here, drive course. And we can get rid of that, and we can hop out. And he should be fertilizing our grass field. So that'll be the second stage. Want to fertilize that again until next spring. I always kind of remind myself, take that map off. Alright, so what we need to do now is not look at the animal page anymore. We are going to hop up to here. Start that up. Trying to remember all the buttons I got to hit now. All these buttons are remapped, so let's see. A little closer. There we go. Fold that in. Now, one thing I probably can't do is I'm not going to be able to harvest while I'm inside the cab. I can't do it in Farmer's Dynasty. I'm probably not going to be able to do it here. Now, the one thing I don't know, straw swath is on. So the question I got is, does this spread it, or do we get a swath on this? Well, we do get a swath on this. Alright. So that's good for us. That means we can sell some straw bales. I don't want to pile it up on one area because the baler could have some problems with that. It's not going to take us long to harvest this field at all. Grain sure looks really weird. I've never done spelt before. A lot of this multi-fruit I never actually had a chance to do. Who left that gate open? Who left the gate open? Didn't really need to do this headland, but since I'm already doing it, we'll do it. We also seem to be getting a good amount of spelt already. This is going to be one nice field. I probably will put like canola into this field for next season, just so we can get a good amount of oilseed rate for the pig food. Now again, I don't know how much pig food I actually need, all the ratios and all that, but we don't have a lot of oilseed rate in storage. Well, hitting that bump sure threw me off just a little bit. Yes, the New Holland is up here. Let's see, where's my New Holland? We're up to bale this. And I don't know where my baling trailer is. That might be down by the cows. There, that is all ready to go. To unload anyways. So there's our baler. Our New Holland is right over here. I finally did turn the time speed up to ×5. I forgot it was on ×1. Everything looks good there. This is filling up again, but that's got plenty more in it. Alright, let's turn this on. We'll drop off that. I guess there's no raise or lower on that 3-point linkage for that log grabber, which paid off beautifully. Alright, let's get around here and hook up the New Holland baler. New Holland tractor with a New Holland baler. Go figure. Trying to get used to the track IR and all that good stuff. Apparently I'm not lined up good enough for that. Was I just not close enough or what? Must be I wasn't close enough. Alright, so let's see if I unfold that. I can hear it unfolding. There we go. Looks like I'm sitting up a mile high in the cab, doesn't it? If I lower my head, that'll do it. I may have to adjust the track IR, although in the truck it looked great. In the T8, not so much. I need to kind of be down here to throw my track IR off a little bit. There we go. We'll go ahead and make some bales. Looks like our courseplay worker is still fertilizing the field down there. Hopefully they're getting along just well, which I'm sure they are. But let me go ahead and pick up these bales. Make the bales. Because I'm pretty sure you see enough of that in the last episode or so. But yeah, I'll see you in a second. One more swath to go. And I don't know how many bales we got, but we should have, you know, a good trailer size. May even fill the trailer. I don't think I got 30 bales. Maybe I do. I don't know. Wasn't really, you know, counting the bales. Let's see here. What do we got here? Turn that off. Empty that out. We'll pick that up. Fold that up. And for now we will park the New Holland just over here because we will be using it to, like I said, bale hay bales. How many bales did we make? 30 bales right on spot. That's one trailer, which is great. And speaking of which, let's come over here to our New Holland, which has been keeping the wood chipper going. Let's go unload the wood chips. Hopefully the trailer is attached. It should be. Says it is. Can't really see like I do in ATS where you just stick your head out the window. Let's see, where's the dumping point? Come on. Am I not over it yet? There we go. Nope. Oh, this truck sticks out quite a long ways before it gets to the tipping point. Alright, great demand for wood chips. You've been showing up like every other day here, so whenever, actually not yet. We need to have that wood chipper finish what it's doing. But first things first, we need to go empty the New Holland so we can take care of this. Am I not over the trailer yet? There it goes. Oh, I see. Alright. Thought I drove right underneath the output, but guess not. Alright, let's go put this into the silo. Park this trailer back by the wood chipper so I can do its thing. Now I know I gotta drive almost all the way through here before it reaches the trigger. Missed our wash plant that we just bought last episode. Nope, not the accelerator, the brake pedal to back up. Takes a while to get used to that, I'm telling you. And I'm not used to backing up with the steering wheel in Farming Sim yet either, so... Is the output there? Output should be there, I gotta go back further. Gotta go back further. Alright. That'll keep on loading. So, I gotta go find my baling trailer, which I think it's going to be down by the cows. I got to get that, come back up here. I'm going to load up the bales, and I think I'll just meet you down at the sell point because you've seen me pick up enough bales lately as well. So I'm going to get working on that, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, we're loaded up with bales. Should make about 12 grand like last time, so we're going to be somewhere around 9,000 above when we sell these. Hopefully. Make sure no traffic is coming. See if I can get in here without clipping anything this time. I guess like that. And there we go. Actually, I think the price is better than last time, wasn't it? It's one thing about straw and stuff like that. When you go to the sell page on seasons, it doesn't really tell you. So I'm not really sure. Silage. Look at that price of silage up there. The only thing is you don't get the digestate from it, so you just get it direct. But we need to bring this trailer back up because we're going to be making some hay bales, which we're going to sell. So I need to bring this back up to near those grass fields are. I think we'll just put it in the yard by the farmhouse because we got to mow it, ted it, rake it, and then bale it before we can collect it. So hopefully we can get a good price for it as well. And then of course sometime tomorrow the silage should be ready for sale. We just have to see if the price is good. That's the only thing. Also, is it tomorrow that the sugar beet and corn would be ready? I think it might be tomorrow, the third day of fall. Our soybean should be ready as well. So the third, you know, we got a lot of harvesting to do tomorrow. And definitely the sugar beet and corn for the cows. Not the cows, excuse me, the pigs. And it's a busy fall around the farm. Busy fall in the Pacific Northwest. So for now, we're just going to park this out of the way. I think that's good. Can I? Nope. There we go. And let's see. I got to activate course play, stop driver, do all that fun stuff. Where am I facing here? Alright, I gotcha. Didn't know where it ended up on the field. I'm like, which way am I facing here? Make sure that doesn't hit nothing. Alright. So this field, grass field, is done until next spring at least. I gotta fertilize it one more time. Now see, usually when I mow this field myself, I would come way out to here and mow it. That's why we don't get as much as when I set on a worker. But it's fine, it's more than fine. Alright, come over here, we'll shut the gate. And this can go back up to the upper part of the farm, because I need to mow the grass. We'll probably mow it with the New Holland, because that's got more horsepower than this, and this can fall behind and ted it. So I want to get that all set up, and I'll see you shortly. We seem to be all set with the John Deere falling behind us. Had to deal with a little bit of traffic getting over here, but what else is new? So we got these two grass fields that we'll make some hay bales out of it, sell those today, and probably call it an episode there. We've actually done quite a bit. But at some point I need to get the case quadra check out. We got to repair it first, or do maintenance on it, not repair it really, but do some maintenance on it before we use it. And we'll plow our fields. We got plenty of work still left to do today. Let's see how it all goes. We're getting close to 11 o'clock already. Finishing up the mowing part with the John Deere doing the tedding. And in just a moment, we're going to reverse roles where the John Deere will be out front with the rake or windrower, whatever you want to call it. And the New Holland will be following up with the New Holland baler to make some hay bales. Which then we can get our truck, which is already at the yard by the farmhouse, and we can turn around and sell some hay bales. And then we're pretty much set up for tomorrow. We'll probably start with the big field of sugar beet / corn. I'm not going to worry too much about the soybean field up at top, only because we do have some in storage, so we can probably even prep up the food mixer for the pigs. Almost said the cows again. Let's just wait for the John Deere. I better pull up because follow me is on a 20 meter distance. So I want to make sure he pulls up all the way. So the sooner we get the pig food mixer going, we can buy some pigs and bring some pig food up to them. Which, it'll be kind of interesting because what we'll have to do is we'll have to unload it from the pig food mixer. I could either just put it into a trailer in the truck and drive it up right now because we don't have any and we won't be taking too much. It should be able to handle load. But in the future, the pig food mixer we'll have to unload it and we'll put it into the silo down below, and we'll bring it by train eventually to the upper silo. And yeah, you're not up quite far enough, but you know, I think you're going to be good enough. Now, we got a little bit of grass here, but that's fine. If I'm cheeky enough with a baler, I can pick it up and it'll just count it towards hay. So once again, I got to get this all set up. So let me go unload things, load things, knock down the stop sign with the mower, and get the train going along here. Yeah, this new home in the track, I have to duck a little bit to actually look out the window well. Where's the John Deere? You can stay right there. You can block traffic, sir. I give you permission. The only thing about having the New Holland following behind me, baling at the same time, is he can bale faster than we can windrow it. So if you listen closely, you can hear he's accelerating and letting out the pedal because he's gaining too much on us. So he's vroom, vroom. That's all I hear. But I don't think we've really sold any hay bales on this series, and I can't quite remember what they sell for. But I don't really need them at the moment, and we need the cash more than storing them, so yeah, the money that we're kind of saving up for now not only pays for our fees overnight, but I'm also hoping to pile some up for the piggies. Being able to buy the pigs without having to use the money from the silage would be great. Or not having to use as much as we need. But really, when it comes down to it, all the money is being spent, I would hope to say wisely. But that's kind of my plan. But the bank will be rather happy in a day or two when we sell that silage and give them, oh, I'd say 400 grand. Which is almost 1/3 of our loan that we have left. Yeah, sounds like a lot when you say it that way, doesn't it? So now, I did kind of look at the fields around, the big fields down below to see which field. I think we bought enough small fields up here to convert into one. I want to buy another big field, but whoa, those prices. Yeah, we'll have to get like 700 grand. I'm not going to take out a loan from the bank to buy it. So hopefully buy the sheep's wool, the milk, and of course whatever we get for piggies and sell piggies. We'll see how it goes. But of course we always got the big grass field and silage, and hopefully we're getting enough to where we can stockpile some storage and we can sell some grain when we have it, when it's a great demand. I mean, we did buy 4 more big fields this year that we're converting into one, so we'll have that. I can't really sneak between these bales, but we're going to. But let me finish up baling up these hay bales, Then I think I'll bring it back when we're headed down with a load of hay bales to the sell point, so we can wrap up our day. Alright, headed down to the barn with our first load of hay bales. I didn't see how many we made because all I have to do is really subtract 30 because we made 30 straw bales. We can find out. We probably made. Oh, I don't remember. I know that one field usually makes 31 or 32, and I don't remember how many are made next to the sheep field. I want to say 36 or 37. Doesn't matter. We're selling them all. I think we're selling them all. At least 2 trailers. We're going to have 2 trailers full. Sell those. See how many we got left for the 3rd trailer. See what my mood tells me to do. I think we got enough in storage up by the pig farm, and we got enough down here to feed the cows, I think, for the season, and to make their power food. So let's see what we get per hay bale. And I cut it way too sharp apparently. Nope, I'm actually hitting here. Back in cab, makes it easier. Actually, they're a little bit more than straw bales right now. So that's about another 12 grand-ish. Possibly even more than that. No, actually it was more than that, 'cause we were at were we at 7 grand or 9 grand? I don't know anymore. Too many numbers going around in my head. But I'll meet you back down here at the sell point when I got the other trailer, because I got to go to 2 fields now, so it's going to take me a second to load them up. So give me just a second. So I did have a quick look when I was loading up some of the bales. We actually made 68 bales of hay. So we should have 8 more bales left up there when I go back up. But also I'm going to keep track now. We're at 24 grand, 24.1. We'll see what our total is after we sell these things. Should be good right there. So pretty close to 14.5 grand. So we're already halfway to how many piggies? That should buy like half of our pigs right there, if we didn't have to pay those fees in the middle of the night. So, but hey, the money's all being paid the way it needs to be paid. The thing is, we should have some money to start with tomorrow before we start harvesting their food, and maybe sell some silage. I don't know if I'll sell all the silage tomorrow, but if we don't have enough money to buy the pigs, we will sell enough silage at the BGA to get up to, I think it's like 75 grand. So maybe I'll sell enough silage to get up to 90. And then we'll buy a trailer load of pigs. I think it's, I think I did the math. I think we hold 42 pigs or something like that in our trailer that we have. I mean, might as well get a full load, right? But we should have almost everything we need down at the mixer. We got rye down there. I can bring barley down there. Rye and barley sell roughly for the same price, so it's not like one's better than the other. Of course, it's always hard to tell because if you get a great demand... Yeah, did you see that trailer in the mirror? We got insurance. But yeah, depending on great demand, it's like, oh, why'd you use barley? Look at the price on barley right now. So they're roughly about the same price. We'll have the sugar beet and the corn, and of course we got the soybeans is what I'm going to use for the fourth mixture. Make sure I turn on the trailer. I was actually thinking about when I was loading this stuff up. I kind of remember like the first few episodes when we didn't have many fields, I didn't have much to do. I was out here with the John Deere loading up a trailer manually. So that's 7. Ruh-roh. I am missing a bale somewhere. Sometimes a bale happens that's rolled down there. It's happened twice. Now we made 30 straw bales, correct? So if I go here, 30 straw bales, I now created 98. So I should have 8 bales on here. I got 7. Look on the edges of the field. I'm starting to think it might be in the other field. Hey, it's $400 and some odd here that we're looking for. Alright, time to get out and investigate down this hill. I don't see it. And now we just saw the missing bale. It's in this field right here. So we'll swing in here. Really? I did not swing it wide enough? Now I'm hitting the fence on that side. There we go. Back in cab. I think this is the second time I missed a bale right in this area. Did it load up? It did. Alright, back down to the sell point. Just get a little bit more cash. And we're going to call it a day. A long day. Even though it's only 3:30 in the afternoon, it seems like it's been a long episode. Alright, back to the barn. I think they should just call it the loft, really, but... Oh, that's right, because I don't have a full load. I gotta stop work and then do that. Not bad for selling bales today. So yes, we are going to lose some money overnight. I mean, I guess I could pay off some of the loan, but I'd rather not, because that just means having to sell more silage tomorrow. Yada yada yada. And I do have a lot of gates left open on some fields. We will have to start shutting them pretty soon. Especially, I mean, we will be finishing some work in them. I got those 2 grass fields I got to fertilize, which I may do tomorrow. The John Deere can do that while we're harvesting. But we're pretty much done with the trailer that we have right now. So I'm going to bring that down to the cows. Park it there. And then I may just teleport back up to the wood chipper to see what that's actually doing. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to unload that. Actually, I think what I'll do is I got the only way to tell how much is in the trailer, I got to bring the Volvo up there, so I'll meet you up there in just a second. We'll wrap up the episode there. Alright, arriving up by the wood chipper. We'll hook up the trailer and see what's going on. I might even be out of diesel fuel up here. I do not see no steam coming out of it, so either our trailer's full or we're out of material on something. See if I can find... See if I can actually use my mirrors correctly here and back up to the trailer. we go. So the trailer is not full. So we're either out of diesel fuel or out of material. And we actually got diesel fuel left over. That's fine. That's all good. So now the trailer is free for tomorrow. So all I gotta do is just dump some wood chips in there. So I think we had like 160,000 liters of wood chips in the trailer. And we got 400,000. So we're going to have pretty close to 500. We'll just say 550,000. Like I said, we got a lot of barley up there, 109,000. But yeah, now we can have a great demand for wood chips, which I probably will never get again. Seems like every great demand I have is for wood chips. And then at some point, yeah, we got to merge. I got to merge these fields together, create new fields, and then merge them together. Nice one big field, isn't it? Yeah, we'll probably do like something like canola or something just for the heck of it. But yeah, and I got to take care of this the harvester. I got to settle that. I got to bring that down so we can do corn first thing tomorrow, along with sugar beet. And I got to have the Volvo down there as well. So yeah, you're getting done at 4, but I'll be done later on. So, but that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always. And I'll see you next time with the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.